up here, Pisani. What do you want now? What do you want? You good? Okay, you're good. All right. So you guys ready to have some fun? You ready to have some fun? All right, this first entertainer goes way, way back with Mr. Pastore. I mean, way back. And I don't know if Vinny has seen him in a while, but there's been some changes since she was way back at the Crazy Horse with Vinny, right? Back in the remember the Crazy Horse days up in New Rochelle? Right? Right? Remember those crazy days? Yes.
Oh, shut the fuck.
What's that?
Fran is my account.
So that's why you're broke? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh.
All right, okay. Hey, put your hands together. A wonderful new comic on the comic scene. You're going to be hearing a lot of. Fran Sisco, everybody. Fran Sisco, everybody. I was surprised too. Go get it, Fran. Come on.
Thank you, Lou.
She kissed her.
That's
the wrong microphone, Fran. Yo.
Hey, I thought it was funny.
Yo, no, you just messed everything up. It's that microphone.
That's our friend.
I'm sorry, Vinny. I'll take it easy on the jokes on you. You know, the flyer, you didn't see this flyer. Maybe you did. It says Vinny Pastore semi-retirement. How could that be, semi-retirement? What is he going to do? Go from 15 projects, knowing him, he's going to go down to 14 and a half. You know, he's going to go from 13,000 immediate friends down to 12,500 and a half. So to average it out, what he's going to do is going to take his huge manhood and he's going to bring it down to a Pastore. For you Italians that may not know what a Pastore is, but anyway. You know, being a comedian like this and telling about my being trans, I really should start by saying, 11 years ago, I took all my clothes to the Salvation Army, I took the K off of Frank, and I became Fran. How am I doing?
Yay!
All right? You know, we're going to do a little rating here. Here's a little rating. I want to rate how I look as a female. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great. Give me a rating. Come on.
10 and a half,
Helps
more
my
than 10.
self-esteem, you know? And I was surprised at that applause because there are a lot of Italian guys here. And it's all also about passing as a female. And with all these Italian guys here, I thought I'd get much less. Because the only way I really pass with Italian guys is if I make them hard. And so far, the best I could get is al dente. You know, living a trans life is filled with surprises. It happens in the everyday, too. So, phone call comes in from the bank. Hello? This is LaQuisha from JP Morgan Chase on a recorded line. Is this Mr. Sisco? Well, not really Mr. Sisco. Is this Frank Sisco? No, Frank was my male name. Mr. Sisco, we make no difference in names for mailing or for talking on the phone. No, I meant it's my transgender name. Oh, Mr. Sisco, you're one of those transgenders I got on the phone. I'm so happy. My cousin Christopher is transgender down here in Atlanta. Maybe you know her. No, I don't. Anyway, Christopher transitioned from Christopher to Chris and went from Christopher and lost 6 letters. There's Topher, but all you did is went from Frank to Fran and lost 1 letter. How did you do it? Well, it's not really about only losing a letter. Mr. Sisco, let me say this. You people up north are something else. You know, I want to do some definitions tonight. And I want to interrupt the flow by doing a couple of definitions. And some of these you may not, well, anyway, let me just say it. For trans people, they have a different language than regular people. Regular people say when a light bulb goes out, that it's off. But trans people say it's not off, it just identifies not being on. All right. You know, I want to tell you what happened to me. It didn't happen. It happened on Lexington Avenue about 2 years ago. I'm on Lexington Avenue. I have to go do number 1 really badly, okay? And so I run into a little restaurant because McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts was closed at the time. So as I get, hello? You there? Okay, I thought they were calling me. As I get into the restaurant, the guy that owns the restaurant points to the bathroom, so I go into the bathroom, I go into the ladies' room, and there I am. Is that a light for me? No? And there I go into the bathroom. There are 2 stalls, both empty. So I said, great, no one's here. So I go into the stall, and I had to go so badly, I didn't have time to turn around, pull my pantyhose down, put paper on the seat, all of that. Instead, I just pulled my dress up and I went the guy way. You know? And as I'm going, though, I hear the door open up. And somebody's coming in. And so she's coming in through the door. And I'm saying, oh no, I gotta turn around because she's gonna get afraid that I'm gonna jump over the partition and rape her like they say in the media. So I start turning around. She's over here. I start turning around, and I accidentally touched my penis, and it started squirting on the partition, and it's going down, and it's going into my pocketbook. So I kick my pocketbook out of the way, and then what happens is my mascara and my eyeliner fall out, and they're rolling underneath the partition. So I reach my hand under. Thank God I did my nails that day, you know. But I'm reaching under the partition to get it, and I get up my best female voice and I say, oh, excuse me. Voice comes back and says, oh, that's all right. There's another trans woman next to me. You know, here's another definition about genders. Men are from Mars, women are from
Venus.
Right, Venus. And trans women like me are from the meatpacking district. You know, people say how people adjusting to you in your family, right? How are they adjusting to you? So I tell this story about my good friend Jack. We shared. Come on, give me a break. I'm here. I'm up here.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens is, what happens is you know, I'm on the street and I see a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. His name was Jack. And when we knew each other, when we shared space in this office building, he knew me as Sisco was a guy thing, and I knew him as Hollander. So then I see him outside and I say, Hollander. I called him. He never saw me as a trans girl. So he turns around and he's looking in my way. I said, Hollander, Sisco. He said, oh, you're Frank's wife. So I'll leave you with I just got a couple of quick ones here. When my father was a real Italian guy, very macho guy, and I lived all my life as a man, and then I decided I was going to live as a female. I had it one day with being a guy. I took all my clothes to the Salvation Army, and I changed. So my father, I didn't know how to break it to him. So what I did is I figured, let me find out how much he knows, and then I'll know how much to say to him. So I said to him, Dad, you know about this LGBT stuff? So he says, LGBT, I thought it was in a different order, but yeah, I know about that. So I said, you know about that? He says, yeah, I know about that. I tried that. I said, Dad, you tried LGBT? He said, yeah, I tried it. I mean, I like the bacon, lettuce, and tomato, but I didn't like the gorgonzola. And my mom was different. She knew a little bit more. So I went over there, so I started right away with her. Instead of like the big long build-up, I started right away dressing. One day went by, I did something. Another day went by, I dressed a little bit more, but I wasn't looking good. She said to me, Frankie, you're a good-looking guy. Why are you trying to be a woman, you know? But by the 7th day, I had it together. I had a white and black polka dot dress. I had a blonde wig. I had heels and pearls. I walked in, my mother said, instead of calling me Frankie, she said, Fran, you look good today. Felt like $1 million. So I said to her, Mom, you think I'm pregnant? And she said, she had a bit of dementia. She said, you are? I said, Mom, I can't be pregnant. She says, oh, that's right. You're too old. Last joke. It's a beach time, right? When I was first transitioning, before I had hormones and I filled out over here, I went to Jones Beach, one of my favorite places, and I'm down by the shore, and I'm splashing water on myself. And as I'm splashing, I'm really enjoying it. So much so I bent over more, and one of my chicken cutlets, you know, those silicone things, falls into the water. And so I bend down to try to get it. I'm moving around like this, I can't find it, I can't get it. I give up, I hold my breast like this. I'm dejected, going back to the blanket, and just then I hear the kid yell out, Mommy, Mommy, jellyfish. I said, get it, $75. Thank you very much, Fran Sisco. Thank you. Thank you all.
Fran Sisco, everybody. Come on for Fran. You think this is easy? Come on, I couldn't do it. Thank you, Fran. What'd you lose the stand? Where are you hiding it? Where are you hiding the stand, Fran? Fran Sisco, everybody, come on. The night of 1,000 stars continues. They're still coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, you just snuck in. Mr. Justin Bieber, everybody. Stand up, Justin, for everybody. Come on. You already snuck in. You tried to sneak in. One of the greats. Look at the Biebs. Look at the
Not
Biebs.
Justin Bieber.
All right, sit down, kid. Sit down. Sit down.
Justin Bieber.
That's your 30 seconds.